Today I'm gonna show you with some brief showcase the new master mod free DLC where you can create dungeon, creatures and quests. So we start with the creature builder. First of all, we can choose to create a new creature. I will create myself. Okay, we can create with a creature with a name and a basic description, and then we can customize the graphics. Right now we have only humanoid types, but later we will also introduce creatures. So I will choose a human bee, as like a typology of human bee. You can choose between generic human, technocrat or luresindo. I see myself like a more generic one. Okay. You can also customize the danger. The danger gives you points and then a cost to put in a dungeon. So stronger creatures will have limitation on where you can put them in a dungeon. I will choose like a dangerous, and I will upgrade some stats. I will okay, some status defenses. These are the defenses where you can upgrade or you can handle the status and elements. Okay, so graphics, statistics and then abilities. I will get some a bold attack, okay, on the first slot. On the second slot, shred. Okay, right now I'm happy with it, so I can save and go back. You can also reload your creature if you want to modify it, and you can also delete it. Last thing, on the creature builder, you can also create battle formations. So, if I want a specific battle formation to put Massimo in, I can create a I don't know, a Massimo formation where I can put on slot 1 Massimo, okay, and I will put on slot 3 the boss of the goal. On slot 4 I will put Analgente. So you will know that Massimo will battle with these two. We can also customize the music to put during the battle. So I want maybe music 5. And then we can have some advanced settings, like if you can or cannot flee from the battle. This will be like a boss battle, so I'll put cannot flee true. If we want a custom background, if we want not the background to be chosen by the biome where the battle starts, but maybe we want a cave, a battle in a cave. And also if we want a custom level. This is important because if you put a battle in a dungeon, that battle will have the same level of the dungeon. If you want to change it, like I want Massimo to be always at level 20, I can make the battle formation at level 20. I will save, and like the creature, I can upgrade or change the battle formation. We are right now in the dungeon builder. You can move the cursor and choose different cells of the world. And right now I want to create a dungeon to store the battle formation that I previously made. So I want the battle to take place near Solian. Okay. So I will choose maybe this dungeon. Okay, and now I can create the dungeon. Right now we are in the layout, so I can create the basic configuration of the dungeon. Okay, I want a dungeon that it has like this shape. I also, with the arrows, I can move all the dungeon. When I click on a cell, I can enter the room and modify the room, or I can choose the starting room and the ending room. A dungeon, in order to be saved, needs to have an entrance and an exit. Right now I want, in the exit, to have the battle with Massimo. So, this is the last room. I want here to have Massimo waiting for me. But I can also put other things. Like I can put maybe a tree. I can choose between the things that you can find in the dungeon. I can maybe put a minion, another monster. I can put magic traps, a normal trap. It's hidden right now, but you can see with the cursor that this cell has the trap. And in the end, I can put a reward, so a chest. The chest will be the reward of the chest will be taken directly from the biome. So you can't use the dungeon wizard in order to get every single item that you want. But right now we have a room, okay, where you can fight with Massimo, another minion, and some other things. Maybe we can make that this central room is full of traps. So you can see that this will be harder to walk into. We can also put walls, like if we want to make it harder to reach the exit. So you can see that if you want to go to this door, you will have to pass right here. And maybe we'll put some bandits. In the entrance, we'll put a massive bandits and a magic trap. This room is already done. This will be like an end where we put some okay, we can't put a chest here, but we can put like some trap that you can destroy for reward, some stronger boss, and we can put other trees. I'll continue with some other basic customization. This will be a central room with the wyvern. You can see that every room has a cost in points, and when you put things, you consume points from that budget. Not everything has a point. Okay, when you're happy with the result, you can enter the name, and exiting, you will save it. So you can see that near Solian, there is Massimo's dungeon. We created Massimo, a creature with the creature builder, and we created a dungeon with the dungeon builder. So we created Massimo's dungeon. Now it's time to put it all together with the cast builder. So, first of all, we create a new cast. If we click on a cast, we can make different things. We'll see them later. We'll start with modifying it. So, I will create the cast that says kill Massimo. Okay, and we'll say Massimo is attacking random people and need to be stopped. Okay, we can also change the template. Different templates comes with different phases already precompiled. We will leave this template, and we will leave Solian, because we created the dungeon near Solian, as the place where the quest can be accepted. With the tier you can change the reward. So Massimo is a very high threat, so we'll choose tier 3. Okay, we start with customizing the phase. The first phase is we also can see that we can move down, we can invert order of phases, we can create new phases, duplicate them, or delete them. We start with the first phase. The first phase will be reach Massimo. Okay. This will have only one task, that is reach Massimo. Okay. The task will be, you can choose different actions from to ask to the player. This will be a reach a point in the world map. So we will ask the player to reach a point in the world map. If we click on the world map, we can see the dungeon, Massimo's dungeon, that we created before. So we can click it. You can see that here is red. So the first phase will have only one task. Different phases can have more parallel tasks, because maybe you need the player to do different things in parallel. But right now we have only a quest that says reach Massimo. Okay, we create a new phase. This phase will be kill Massimo. Okay, this task will be of type not kill an enemy, but kill a custom enemy. With kill a custom enemy, you can see that we can choose Massimo. It's the only choose that we can make. So this is the task, kill Massimo. Okay. In the end, the last phase will be exit the dungeon. So exit the dungeon. Okay. This will be a exit the dungeon type. Also here we need to specify the dungeon, and it's this one. We can choose every point on the map. Okay, our quest is basically complete. We can reach Massimo, kill him, and then exit. But we can also create some narratives. So, in the exit the dungeon, we can click on it, and we can add a dialogue. So the dialogue will says, you completed the quest and Ian is happy to return Solian and report. Okay, we can choose also between, oh, I didn't confirm it. Ian is happy to return to Solian and report the quest completed. Okay, we can change. Okay, this is more like a Solian type. We can also, when we reach Massimo, add a dialogue. This dialogue will say Ian enters Massimo's dungeon. Okay. Ian enters dungeon. Okay. We will choose like a more dungeon-esque mage. We return back. Okay, the quest is complete. The quest will have 3 phases. At the end of the task of reaching the dungeon, we'll start a dialogue where it says that Ian is entering the dungeon. At the end, when you're exiting, we'll start a dialogue where it says that the quest is complete and Ian will report it to Solian. If we return here, we can see a report. If we put the quest as ready, we will find it in the Solian Tavern. Then we can also share it. So if we choose to share it, we can choose the name that we'll see in the workshop, the Steam workshop. Workshop description, a basic quest created during the video tutorials how to use master mod. Okay, we can choose the language because in every language you can write this text in the language that you want. We have English, and then we can share it. It's uploading. Okay, here we are. Now you will see the cast on the Steam workshop, and you will be able to download it and see it during your game. Thank you for your attention.